Hi, it's almost the end of the first quarter, and if all of your OKRs are screaming red and you start questioning yourself, your team, your planning abilities, take a pause, make a deep breath, and let's first check if you've set up the tracking correctly. I will be using Oboard as an example and a non-optimized company objective. So these are my 3 key results of different types. The first one is a complete or incomplete key result. This is not the best practice. This is very hard to track, but if you absolutely must use it for the yearly interval, ask yourself when you should see the first results. So for example, if your expected results should happen somewhere between end of June and end of the year, put this date here and stop stressing about it in the first quarter. Then, the second key result. It sometimes seems that it's easy to put a start target number and you can track it accordingly, you can see the progress, but the progress not always happen in a linear way. So for example, if we're targeting for 1,000 customers within the new market, we're looking at the number 20 and we're thinking like, well, we are far behind this number. We should question yourself, is this growth going to happen in a linear way? Honestly, it's almost never the case for the new companies or new business units or whatever. So what you can do instead is to think about the specific milestones and the timeline. So for example, if it's a lot of foundational work to be happening during January and February, you may see zero progress there. You may see the first customers arriving only in March, and then you can have a bigger pace till the end of the year. So this way, you also have 2% progress, the same as in previous example, but it's actually on track because this is expected not to grow in a linear way. And you can also look in the graphic and see how are you doing against your target trend. And my third example, let's say we are having a target threshold. So for example, we want to be number 5 in a specific rating of a companies, right? And we put it till the end of the year. But if we are number 10 right now, we would see zero progress, everything would be red, and we will be unhappy. What we can do instead is to split our thresholds for months. So let's say if we're number 10 right now, we may expect to be number 9th, number 8th, number 7th later during this year, and that would be the expected growth for us. And this way, you would see if you're on track and you're not, and you can also visualize it easily within the graphic. So this is it. This is how you need to check your tracking to make sure you are not doing anything wrong, and maybe you are just not setting up it correctly. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and thank you.